Hello, my dear Scorpions. I am glad to welcome you to my channel. Today we begin to consider your horoscope for the month of July. I will use a mixed technique of astrology and tarot. Each card represents one house in your area of life. We will look at your physical and emotional potential. How will your relationships develop in your personal life and at work? Your financial situation. We will touch on other issues. We begin to disassemble each house in detail. First house. This is your potential that will guide you most of the time this month. People around you will perceive you as a sober-minded person, self-confident and constant in attachment. You will be ready to work day and night for the sake of the goal. You can be called lucky in July, because you will be showered with blessings and the means for a decent life. It also has the potential to improve your health. You will feel stable, secure and confident. Almost all the meanings of the Ace of Pentacles tarot card are somehow connected with something material, gifts, profit. Something that comes to you from above is unexpected, maybe even undeserved. Second house. The house of your personal money. There is money in small amounts, but there are obligations, necessary payments, and most of it goes there. So there is money and there is none. In general, your financial situation is stable. The card advises not to make large expenses and purchases. It is advisable to analyze and plan your income. You will have the feeling that you are in control of the situation, but momentary changes will make their correction. With proper budgeting, you will have enough not only for your needs but also for pleasure. If possible, use passive sources of income. Third house. Everyday life. Getting important information. Someone will travel, most likely with a child. For someone, it will be lost as a showdown with close relatives, for someone peacefully, and for someone through a small scandal. Receipt of official papers. A business trip you didn't intend to take. New business acquaintances and contacts. There may be a problem for those who are associated with documents, numbers, and writing text. There will be many thoughts and insights, but it will be difficult to arrange everything logically. There may be failures in logic, incompetent presentation, in the ability to express an idea. It is advisable to refrain from signing any papers. Fourth house. The house of family and real estate. Warm and tender relations will reign in the family. A lot of emotions, mostly positive. Your partner will kindle love for you and, most likely, it will be mutual. Everyone in the family will support and help each other to the best of their ability. This card most likely shows you in the family a charismatic, authoritarian commander. Often, your actions will be influenced by feelings and emotions rather than logic. You are devoted to your family. Live by the principle "my home is my castle." If you show a lot of care for your family and relatives, you will constantly be included in their lives. You will most likely educate. The card is good for selling or renting real estate. It indicates that you will be able to show your apartment or house in such a way that the buyer will want to buy it right away. You will be a great seller. But whoever buys, there may be a nuance that under the influence of emotions, you will invent more positive things for yourself than there will be in reality. The fifth house. Holiday in love. Some kind of joy or success awaits you. You may receive a happy surprise. You may have an interesting guest. You have some kind of feast, a dinner party, a cocktail party. Card of leisure and amusement. Recreation in nature or in a resort. This is some kind of expectation of joy, a holiday. I got good news. In a simpler sense, the card carries the opportunity to relax, take a walk for glory, have a good time without worrying about the future, and pamper yourself. If anxiety is present, then the card says that everything will be fine and portends a favorable ending. This card brings pleasant events. Sixth house. Work and health. Everything is stable at work. For someone, it can mean a new appointment, task, or plan, in the implementation of which tangible assistance will be provided. A good deal means an opportunity to find a good job, move to a new position, or make a good deal. The card often points to an intern or worker who is carefully honing his skills. In a team with such a card, mutual respect and friendliness reign, but not complete openness. Someone will go for advanced training or any training for career growth. Indicates good health. Seventh house. The house of the partner in marriage and business. The most domestic card is the Empress. The card shows your partner as a kind, affable person, attentive to the needs of others. He is courteous and polite, and he treats people with genuine warmth. Frequently creatively gifted. If it falls to a woman, this is a lady striving to create the best conditions for her family. Your partner will try to show all the economic qualities in July. I'm caring for you. Perhaps one of the partners will get around to doing something or fixing something in the house. It is also a material card. You will receive a gift or some amount of money. In combination with 4 houses, a marriage proposal. Marriage. It will be easy for you to communicate with a business partner. He will be able to transform your ideas into something more substantial. Will be able to strengthen the company and make a profit. 8th house. House of other people's money and crisis. The card is called a way out of problems. Victory over the disease, solving a global or local problem, overcoming difficulties and limitations. You will be able to pay the mortgage and the loan. This is receiving some additional payments, receiving benefits, loans, and credits. This is money from the state and credit organizations. This is some good news. This card means that you will be on the crest of a wave of good luck, and you should have time to take advantage of it in July since the moment is short term. It also talks about some victories and achievements, but not about final ones, but milestones, which are very important at a particular stage. 9th house. House of education and travel. The choice and chance of an educational institution. Some courses someone will need spiritual practices. Appeal to religion. It may mean that you or your partner's parents or distant relatives will come to you. Learning will be easy. There will be a need for new knowledge and constant curiosity. Someone will pick up his first students at the beginning of teaching. A pleasant, hassle-free journey. 10th house. A career and business. The major arcana card is death. It's like a quantum leap, a transition from one state to another. The period of growth of the organization, the transition to new methods of work. This is a card of change, in the workplace, in the firm, in the structure, and in anything related to your work or your business. It doesn't work in the old way, but it's difficult in a new way, with brittle, difficult adaptation. There will be changes that cannot be avoided, you just have to adapt to them. 11th house / the house of friends. This card warns you in a friendly way that a negative view of the world is holding you back from achieving all that you want and accepting all that you hope for. This card speaks of a variety of situations where everything is there, but there is not enough spiritual disposition to rejoice about it. Perhaps something will upset you, perhaps some kind of unfortunate incident or problems that will annoy you. This is also a chance that fate will give you, but whether you want to take it and see it is another matter. 12th house. The house of secrets. The Page of Cups may indicate that good news is coming, a tempting invitation, a sincere compliment, or someone showing affection, a person who will show us open friendliness and concern. It indicates that you will have a support group that will support and empathize with you. This is a possible surge of love feelings. Someone's declaration of love is a promising start to a romance. The page transparently hints at pregnancy and the appearance of a newborn. Sometimes pregnancy is symbolic. The card reflects a certain creative idea, an idea that you dream of realizing. So we have completed the forecast for July. My dear Scorpions, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for like. It helps me in promoting the channel. Click on the bell so you don't miss new videos. And see you soon.